My name is Brian Chen. I'm a licensed realtor with Keller Williams Group 1 right here in Reno, Nevada. And welcome to our second episode in our seller video series. To give you a brief recap of what happened in video episode 1, we talked a little bit about the 3 basic dominoes that have to happen in order for you to get to the closing table. You need to win the competition online where the buyers, 95 to 97% of buyers, are looking at listings online and selecting which ones are on their short list to go see in person. Got to win that competition, otherwise you're not going to get to the closing table. Number 2 domino is when the prospective buyer comes to your property, and from the curb appeal all the way through the walkthrough in the property and the yard exterior, they need to be wowed in such a way that when they come out of the property, the buyer turns to his buyer agent and says, "Wow, I really like this property. Let's make a written offer." Not going to get to the closing table if you don't get a written offer. Okay, got to win the second competition there. And the third competition is you're going to need to win the clients over in the process of negotiations, in inspections and appraisals, and just basically getting to the closing table. Okay, there's going to be hurdles through that process, so your realtor should be an expert in navigating through that process. And yes, sometimes they're going to say, "We're not going to get there on this one, but we're going to keep trying." Okay, moving on to our video today. All right, number 2 video is all about winning the competition online. Compelling the buyers that are looking at your property to say, "Wow, this is a great looking property. Mr. Buyer Agent, let's go look at this in person. It's on the short list." Okay. In order to do that, you gotta have some basic components. Now, I'm going to call this the minimum basics. Okay. You gotta have good photography. I look at 20 to 40 properties every day online, and sometimes I see something and I go, "Holy smokes, this is a train wreck." Just the pictures alone does not really justify taking a look at the property because they're so poorly done. So for $250 to $350, you can get a basic package of interior and exterior pictures that are going to give you a great presence online. Okay, that's the minimum. That's the basic minimum. Okay, the next level, which I consider very important, and I call it better, is when you have 2D or 3D floor plans and you have drone footage. Okay, these are usually packaged together. Sometimes you can buy them a la carte separately, but it's going to take you up another notch, maybe another $150 to $200, and it's where the 2D plan, 3D floor plan is going to show where things are located, how the rooms are configured. Is the master bedroom on one side of the house? Are the guest rooms on the other side? Is one of the bedrooms on the ground floor of a 2-story, which can be very, very inviting. That people like that because they have elderly people in their family. They can live downstairs and not have to go up and down the stairs. Okay, or other things. Some people like the great room, something with the kitchen, the living room, and the dining room are all in one large area. And that can be very good too for some people. And some people don't like it. They want a private, they want a more of a formal dining room. So this 2D, 3D helps them to better understand what they're looking at, what the property is going to be like, and therefore they make a better decision and come out and see it. Okay, that's better. Okay, the best I recommend for your online presence is to do a narrated video. Okay, now this is a little more pricey. This is probably going to take another $400 or $500 possibly, but in combination with the pictures and with the 2D, 3D floor plan and the drone footage and this video that's narrated by your realtor, this can be very powerful. Now, when we're talking sales and marketing and sales is usually a bullseye configuration. The inside bullseye regards your property. That's what they're buying. Okay, that's the physical layout of the house, the layout of the yard, all the amenities, the curb appeal, all of that. Okay, so that's where you start at on the video. Then the realtor will go to the next ring, which is the neighborhood, talking about the community. Is there an HOA? What are the other neighbors? Are their properties well maintained? Okay, and then you're going out to the next ring, which is the area, which would be more of the community outskirts, which is schools, shopping. Are there outdoor activities? Are there indoor activities? Are there other things like, is there a clubhouse included with it, or is there exercise facility included with the property? Okay, these things are if they're properly put together in a narrated video, they can be very powerful in bringing buyers in, not only from Reno and Sparks, but from California, from Oregon, from Arizona, from Idaho, from all these different places on the West Coast. And a good realtor will know how to market these things to these areas. Okay. Yes, it costs some money. You need to talk to your realtor about it, because there can sometimes you can work things out where things can be up to an advantage to you and to your realtor. Okay, but it starts with a conversation. Okay, if you'd like to have that conversation with me, I'm available for private consultations. Talk a little about your property, some market value of your property. Talk about how we could highlight the best things about your property and really appeal to buyers, and of course, how we carry out the campaign. Okay, my name is Brian Chun. I'm a licensed realtor right here in Keller Williams in Reno, Nevada, and I look forward to our next video where we'll talk about that, getting to the written offer. Okay, have a great day. Bye bye.